Hey guys, this is Mr. Slego here to talk to you a little bit about some Sony tech that I found out about, or at least a little nugget of it. And I'm not sure if it has been posted before. I looked around, I didn't really see anything on it, but there's always the off chance that someone did post it, and if that did happen, then my sincerest bad bro. But anyway, it's about Kiss. Not a lot of people use Kiss, but it does have its pros. Um, the startup is pretty bad and it's vulnerable to crossover, but it is a pretty decent anti-air. Covers a good amount of range, and you can use the delay on it to throw some people off. Like you can do that, and they might try and do something cute and get caught with a kiss. And what's cool about it is that it gives a free dive kick. See, that's 31%. A little bit more than you'll get if you just try to jump in with a 114. But, it's pretty useful. It has some good stuff about it. But what it loses a lot of its luster when you're around the corner a little bit, like right around here. Say you end up catching him with a kiss. You do your standard, hold on. You do a standard combo. Throw about 5 jabs in there, and then you'll do a reset. Brings you to about 33% damage. Not bad, but not awesome at the same time. Like it gives you a reset and you can keep going, but you can pretty much only military stance out of that reset, or even try and go for a throw. You can't exactly go into more strings, or else you'll probably get low poked out of it, or a wake up attack, or not necessarily a wake up attack, but you might get EX'd out of it. One cool thing that you can end up doing if you catch him with a kiss around this area, it's a nice reset. It does around 25% damage. Puts him in the same place, and you have a lot of options coming out of it. Like you can do a military stance. Like you can go straight into a throw. Um, you can go into a 114 straight out of it. You can go into a 2-1 cartwheel into an actual kiss combo, etc. Like it gives you a lot of options, and it lets you keep pressure on with while taking away the crippling scaling that the kiss combo ends up giving you. Uh, but anyway, it's a neat little nugget of tech. You know, you can, of course, you can also, er, of course, you can also do the reset out of the 33% combo. That's always that's always the option. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Yeah, you can always do that. Puts you in the same sort of reset situation, but you'll find it difficult to try and do like 114 or 2-1 or something like that out of it. After you do the low poke reset, you can also do like another low poke, or just go straight into your standard corner game. But it also what it ends up doing is that it does a little bit more mind games, and it opens Kiss up a little bit more to tricks you can do in the corner. But anyway, I hope this helps. I don't know, not sure if it's going to be useful in really high tournament play or anything, but I've used it a couple times in a couple ranked matches. You know, it ended up working. Like, might need a little bit more. Uh, might need a little bit more work though, or at least some testing to see how much frame advantage it has over the standard 112 reset. But you know, just figured I'd throw it out there.